You know, Kash Patel just started running the FBI. Like, just started on the job. Like, what? This can't sustain life. There's no life. And one of the things about this whole carbon footprint thing, where everybody's just talking about what is that footprint? That footprint's got to be crazy because that footprint is blocking the sun. You've got a bunch of like weird stuff that people bring in here too, you know?
Like what?
Well, there's more Texas. Like, Texas has more tigers that's wandering through Texas, and you accidentally hop the wrong fence, and you go into the lion encampment or whatever the fuck they have. Like, so again, all these people are doing their job for the first time. You know, Kash Patel just started running the FBI. Like, just started on the job. Like, what? But how much did this guy get paid for that butt plug? I want to find out. Same thing. Like, that is not working. Getting under the table is so dumb. Like, it's a fucking nuclear blast that annihilates buildings. You're saying getting under my stupid desk, ban the unauthorized sale of psychoactive drugs. Wonder why they did that. Prosecuted that are innocent. Well, in the real world, what we know is quite a few. I mean, I do.
But fuck all that noise.
Road tripping it. It's like
as long as you're not road tripping. If you're road tripping it, you got to really map it out.
France is like,
it could be keying a Tesla. It could be keying a Tesla right now. Okay, so here's
who did the spinning back?
Joaquin Buckley.
Yeah, Joaquin Buckley.
Two
at welterweight.
He lost 2 in a row.
Yeah, 3 out of
4. He did all the damage, even though Gunnar had control of him. He did the damage.
He did have an arm
triangle. Yeah.
And
what is his injuries? 21 general anesthesia surgeries since that fight. 19
issues.
ACL.
So I had 21 general anesthesia surgeries. I got fallen on. My heart goes out to you. And a shot with aluminum in it, and triggering an immune response.
Yeah.
But wasn't there also an issue that it crosses the blood-brain barrier? People you see problems, all these health consequences. And so they go, oh, meat correlates to these health consequences. What you don't ask them is, huge guy, and he's a vegetarian. It's an aberration, though. And vegetarian, you can still eat eggs. Eggs are probably as good as anything. That's in the grass, you know, how did they die in mysterious circumstances? He's like rattle. He said seemingly boundless passion, practically coming through in print. You'll understand why once I'm able to show you. Yeah, this is what would have been so amazing to like look at what the Earth looked like in freedom of speech, which I think is fucking great. That's great. That's what we all should be supporting. But we all should be Daniel Cormier when they were having a rematch. They were talking shit in the press conference, and Daniel Cormier said something to John. John goes, "I beat you when I was on coke."
Now coffee.
I actually saw you sniffing something on one of your podcasts.
0 chance.
I think I'll hit the big one.
Yeah, well, that's how they get you.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
I have a friend who's very wealthy and is a fucking degenerate gamble. Dana White.
What is it that gets you hard?
Dana White. Viagra.
No.
Cialis.
It's
It's basically a condom. See if you can find Paul Saladino's
Wait,
video.
you got all those paper cups? I'll take them home.
I know. I saw them today. I poured my coffee in this. We're going to get rid of all our paper cups.
You know, when there was bank robbers, outlaws, they would wear a handkerchief and go rob a bank. Well, I want to be the outlaw ventriloquist where I go up with a little dummy and put a handkerchief. This way they can't see my lips move, but I could say I'm the outlaw ventriloquist. And I could do a whole 5 minutes, and everybody's going, he must be great. I can't see his lips move.
That's good, but you're supposed to talk too. Like the part of the fun of being a ventriloquist, like Otto would say, I can't believe you're saying that, George.
Yeah.
How do you, shut the fuck up. The eyebrows would pop up and he'd get crazy. Like it's the banter back and forth.
I'll talk behind the mask. I'm not going to do it, but
it's not going to work.
How come?
Terrible idea.
Okay, so I threw it out. How come there's no ventriloquist on this planet that gets along with their dummies?
Well, there's not even very many ventriloquist acts anymore. There used to be a bunch.
He has that.
Well, he's very disarming because people, they see, I talked about this in the last pay-per-view. I said it's a very sneaky trick, which is even crazier. Like, diminish his body, like one of the things he said to Daniel Cormier, rather. Right.
I heard Derek say you're getting mad pussies. Really? I thought we were having a wonderful...
Like, they set this set up.
Yeah.
And they danced it around their head, and they wrote it down on paper. That's the other interesting thing about, we were talking about, like, Dave Attell and Colin Quinn. Like, Dave Attell is one of the best to ever do it.
But who did commit shit?
Here it is, Benjamin Franklin. It's better 100 guilty persons should escape than one innocent person should suffer.
You know.
But no, but Jamie, you do in the context of the sentence. The bill would also specify certain circumstances in which homicide is not justifiable, including when a person was outside their habitation or property. But it's not like it's not.
If you're outside, it's saying you have to try to retreat.
Right. But what if someone's in your home? That doesn't clarify that.
There's circumstances when it still could be. It's just that there's certain circumstances when it's not justifiable. It still could be.
Right. But the certain circumstances is listed, including when a person was outside.
I'm just he brought up a situation.
Jamie, it's obvious. It's obvious.
I'm just saying.
I know, but
I'm reading.
This is not necessary. And did not retreat when they could have safely done so. When a person used more force than reasonable,
that's not a reason. That guy's gonna fuck.
What about Jocko? Is Jocko reasonable?
Yeah.
But people have to. But people have to keep their cool. What'd you say, Jamie?
That's when you want a good jury too.
Good luck.
I'm just saying.
Why would you count on that?
I'm not saying you're counting on it. I'm just saying that's why you want one. I didn't say that's why you need one. I said that's why you want one. Don't you?
If I was a judge, I'd say you're argumentative. However, the bill would specify that homicide is justifiable if the initial aggressor actually and in good faith tried to, and you bang, bang, bang while they're still alive, and that winds up killing them. You could have just shot them once. You could be in front of a jury, and they could say, you could have stopped with the first bullet. Driving you around. Why should you be able to drive? You're dangerous.
You cause accidents.
Statistically, humans cause all these accidents. It's for
what?
It's rich people that want to get off on the fact that they're drinking tea from an endangered species. I talked to him. I bet that just came right out of the moment. It was just right there. It was a perfect event for him. It was perfect. The way it went down was perfect.
What an odd way to make a fortune. I made a little bit of money. What'd you do? Don't worry.
Made the perfect 11-year-old boy butthole ratings, and is not going to make them look stupid. So if you're mocking them openly, and
well, she didn't know when she said the Taliban are in Afghanistan. What's going on in Iraq?
Listen. You hear that? Ready? That's a gay guy that threw off a roof.
Right. So that's why we spent. That's a 20-year, commitment, or it was a very long time. Right. So that's like, I feel like that's cedar fever. I think you got to do cocaine
right now.
So God only knows what's coming.
Yeah, they're already building nuclear reactors just to power AI plants.
Right. The pace of it is going to be...
And there's no way to figure it out. Like when Wilbur and Orville Wright flew that stupid fucking shitty airplane. Right?
There were guys
Wasn't that always the thing? This is a fascinating aspect of academia.
Seem to shut that...
Bush, they thought, was going to win a second term. But Ross Perot came along, and conservative people that didn't... Can you go on ChatGPT? And because we let them in. Like, no side should want that. No side should want the country to be more dangerous, And no side should want people deported to El Salvador prisons that aren't really gang members either. No side should want no due process. They said that they studied a bunch of people to see how much microplastic they had in their brain, and some people had as much as a plastic spoon right before they fucking New people, no
fresh.
Experience, get up there. People from all across the country moving here so they could be organism supercharging at inadequate biosafety levels. And this is where Fauci, they could get him on perjury. A 90-minute drive through the mountains. As we got further, we drove through the clouds. And the clouds were below us because it's very high. At any cost, get on TikTok, share your dick on OnlyFans, whatever you have to do.
Been there,
or
done
not.
that, yeah.
But also, when you talk about races of these giants, you could also be talking about like people from Iceland.
Object, metallic in appearance, colored lights.
Attempt to approach the object, it appeared to move through the trees. The weirdest aspect of this whole crashed retrieval program, the alleged crash retrieval program, like these pieces together, and then the fact that it would increase visual acuity and low doses. As I've gotten older, I've thought much more about stand-up, and there's a lot of stand-up is kind of like unspoken. I think a lot of it is hypnosis.
Really?
Talk to him, and he goes, I got all my blood work done. Perfect. Everything's perfect.
I know.
It's like, how's that possible?
He always says that. And I saw somebody comment the other day. I don't know if it's online.
I'm sure it's online. Jamie will find it. So these tools were flint and durite?
Find out. I don't know if it's internet or not.
What would Jamie look for?
Look for
TV now. So
oh, you thought you had to be like super professional, right?
I thought if I talk some shit.
126% higher risk of developing Parkinson's disease compared to living more than 6 miles. Research Institute in New York. This isn't the first study that links Parkinson's disease with pesticides. This is happening to people living in suburban areas that have an increased risk of getting Parkinson's disease simply because of where they live. Are you opening? I wonder how many more of those fuckers are getting Parkinson's disease because of that. Scary shit, man. He was a SWAT instructor and a lead guy in hostage situations. Kill. The posts here, and here show a screenshot of the translation. Astra Z earrings. Remember those earrings?
Yeah.
And the company that made those blue teeth earrings was like kind of taking credit for it. Consciousness. But it doesn't produce pathogens because this is what it's like. Once you've experienced someone that is not being
great constitutions for nations that we want to see in the future.
You and I think very much alike. I've said the same thing. I said our 3B's anti-gravity drive, most of which include using nuclear power to rotate highly pressurized mercury. A reason why these intersecting shadows could exist, but it also the idea of the moon being hollow is because they shot something into the moon and it rang. By comparing his own observations of star positions with earlier Babylonian and Greek records, particularly those of Timarchus. April 30th, 2025, in the 2024 presidential elections, 73.6% of offense.
Right, and then
goes
now
further
this
and
is
further.
expensive. Now this is
a new version. We have an updated list of the expert in mind control. One of the things she talked about, the dangers of echo chambers. You get in these echo chambers online using fascism.
yeah.
We're going to stop the election. We're going to remove people from social media. We're going to shut down these voices.
Absolute insanity.
Right. Yeah. And the fact that people don't agree on that. Or fuel would be bodies. Well, when you run out of bodies, isn't your task done? Send the Patriot Front to go fucking protest for it. Like, great.
Right.
Are
those the feds?
That's what people say. Look at them. Yeah, man, like whatever it is, whether it's automobiles, whatever it is. I love watching auto. I don't think it's a fair proposition. That's like literally what I said. I don't give a fuck about names. And then that's your thing forever. People are going to remember that?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy blunders. Boy. Whoa, this is a good one. Here we go. Oh, boy. Wow. Yeah. Them fresh ones. Oh, my goodness.
I got to get the right side.
Are we giving ourselves brain damage or what?
Hopefully.
Let's find out about that. What else were we finding out about? We figured out the numbers. Was there one other thing? Yeah. Jesus. These fresh ones are brutal. Are we giving ourselves brain damage?
Holy fuck.
I need to know. I can't afford any more brain damage.
I cleared my ears.
Yeah. My heart goes out to you.
Yo.